Hello, friends. Welcome to the Cool Veda. That's Veda's cool. Before anything, I would like to thank you all for the response I got from my first video. Thank you very much. Today, let's look into the story of Ruru and Pramadvara. Long ago, in the deep forest, there lived a sage named Sthulakesa. One day, as he sat in his ashram, he heard the cry of a baby. Surprised, he went in search of the crying baby, only to find a beautiful baby girl left abandoned in the river bank. The great Rishi, with his wisdom, gathered that this was the child of Vishwavasu, the Gandharva king, and the Apsara Menaka. The kind sage took the child in his arms and carried her to his ashram. Sthulakesha named the baby girl Pramadvara and raised her as his own with all the love. Pramadvara grew up into a fine young lady. God had bestowed all beauty in her. One fine day, a great Rishi named Ruru happened to see the beautiful Pramadvara. He was deeply struck by her beauty and fell in love with her. On obtaining permission from elders, an auspicious date which commenced on the Purva Falguni Nakshatra was chosen for their marriage. But fate had totally different plans. A few days before the marriage, Pramadvara was playing in the river with her friends. As she had fun and frolicked with her friends, her eyes did not see the serpent coiled in the river bank, and she stepped on it. The vicious serpent, as fate may have it, stung Pramadvara with its venom-filled fangs. The maiden fell down, struck by the venom. Oh, what a sight it was to see the lifeless body of Pramadvara lying down. Everyone sat near her lifeless body, crying their hearts out, unable to believe what they saw. Ruru was so grief-stricken that he could not stand the sight. He left the place and walked into the deep forest and started crying aloud, begging gods to see his grief and grant his beloved life back. Hearing Ruru's laments, a Devata descended on earth and pacified Ruru thus. O great Rishi, you the learnt one very well knows that the person whose days in the earth have been outnumbered shall meet their end. The great gods, however, have provided a way to restore her life. If you agree to it, you will revive Pramadvara back. A ray of hope filled Ruru's heart. He asked, O messenger of heaven, what is that which the gods have ordained? Tell me about it, so that I can come over this grief. The Devata then answered, O Ruru, you can give half of your life to Pramadvara, and then she shall rise back to life. But remember, this would mean that your lifespan would be cut short. Ruru, who heard this, was only delighted to give half his life to her. He readily agreed. The Devata then, along with Vishwavasu, Pramadvara's father, went to meet the Lord of Dharma, Yamaraja. Addressing him, they asked, O Dharmaraja, if it be your will, please restore Pramadvara back to life with half of Ruru's life. To this, Yamaraja, moved by Ruru's pure love, agreed and said, Be it so. With the utterance of these magical words, the beautiful Pramadvara rose to life. Sthulakesha, Ruru, and everyone else were filled with immeasurable joy. Soon, on the auspicious nakshatra of Purva Falguni, with heaven's gods and elders' blessings, Pramadvara was dutifully wedded to Ruru. The lovely couple lived happily ever after. But It was certainly not a happily ever after story for the snakes. The near loss of Pramadvara's life had filled Ruru's heart with hatred towards snakes. Any snake unfortunate enough to cross Ruru's path lost its life in the hands of the Rishi. This was the story of Ruru and Pramadvara. Now, how did this hatred stop? How did a cursed snake bring about peace in Ruru's agitated mind? Who was this cursed snake? And was he a snake for real? Let's find out. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be delighted to know your thoughts in the comments below. Take care. Thank you very much.